Hello guys and gals, Wyoming Rider here. Today we're going to take out the Mooncool TK Pro. Let's go out for a short little ride. And I've not done a second video on it yet, so I figured I'd do that today. And if you don't know, this is Mooncool's latest trike there. It's more of a new improved version of the TK1 Folding. Got a little bit different tires on it, same size. A little bit lower step through, 20 amp hour battery, and a 750 watt motor, as opposed to the 500 watt motors on the other one and the 14.5 amp hour battery. And it also has a torque sensor instead of the cadence sensor. You may love or hate that, but overall, I like the torque sensor. And keep in mind that this fact is, you can always just throttle and pedal at the same time too. So don't let the torque sensor scare you that, oh my god, it's going to be harder to pedal and all that, because that doesn't really matter, honestly. It'll be just fine. And it does have hydraulic brakes on front and back, and a good headlight, and a great seat. I do need to raise my seat up here a little bit. There we go. That should work for me. Yeah, but overall, this is a really fun trike to ride. And wear my Beyond Rider jacket today because it's a little cool out here. I can hear it kind of hitting my microphone, so hopefully that ain't making too much noise there. Sometimes my helmet here interferes with it. I didn't even bother to put my phone on here because the speedometer is accurate on here, and it only goes like 15.5, 16 mile an hour, so we know what speed it'll do. Bump that on up in the 5. It's been a great trike so far overall. It does have one little issue, which I can probably show you here. I don't want to do it too much because I don't want to damage my tensioner pulley on this thing. That is the only thing I've really found. I mean, I have that one little weird bug with the display at night, but as long as you're pedaling, it doesn't do it. So I wouldn't worry about that too much. I seem to be the only one that's just discovered it so far. So it may just be mine that does it, that one. But the other problem it has, it does it to everybody I know that's actually pedals and live in a hilly area at least. And even I think even down in Florida even have this problem too. But my friend Gary over at Gary E-Bike Adventures, he discovered, and he is trying to find a fix for it, because Gary's great like that. And he did send me a little bracket I put on there to kind of help keep it from bending the bracket for that tensioner. But I'll show you here. Let me drop it down into 1, and I'll kind of show you what it does. So if you come up to a hill like this and you start to go down the hill, and as you see, it works just fine until you do this. Let me slow it down a little bit. And if you start to try to pedal, there it goes. See, if you start to go downhill when you're pedaling, it slows you down like an e-brake. And you know, every once in a while you'll hear it popping. It doesn't do it near as bad as after I put that bracket that Gary sent me on there. Yeah, just know that it does that. It will slow you down, and it will make it skip the chain back there, and it could damage that tensioner pulley. So I would recommend just letting it coast down the hill, not let it use that e-brake, because I don't think it's actual regen. I think it's just a electronic ABS brake that it has. But it's turned on by default, and there seems to be no option in there to turn it off so far. Maybe I'm hoping Mooncool will give us a solution to that eventually, because I'm sure they're going to end up with some damaged tracks because of it. So I'm sure that's going to be an issue. And if you live in a flat area, you may not experience it at all. Like I said, I think Gary should probably market those brackets, because it did seem to help mine. As you see, it barely made a noise now, and before it was pretty bad. It'd be bam, 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 but it had already bent my bracket. So I had to straighten it back out and put the bracket he sent me on there with it. And as you see, it did improve quite a bit. That did not me. I'm just out here for a nice ride on this Veteran Day. So thank you to all my fellow veterans out there. Thank you for your service. If you don't know, I was an Army veteran myself, so I'm enjoying my Veteran Day. Out here, just a nice gentle ride on my Mooncool TK Pro. Like I said, overall, this is a fantastic track, and it's so close to being perfect. This is just that one little issue, really. And I think it's probably easy fix for them. I don't think that this display has an app associated with it, and too bad it doesn't, because as I've discovered with some other ones like the Goat Bike, I have they can push out updates through that app, and it'll actually fix the display. And that's something maybe they should consider doing if this display has that capability. I have had this display on one other bike, and I don't think it had an app associated with it, but overall it's a pretty good display. Ooh man, that was a big bump. I'll change it over. And one of the cool things it does do, which I really like, is that right there. It shows you how much wattage you're using. Like right now, 550 there, 450. That's just for me pedaling along here. Yeah, I see 1100 if you really get on it. Like I said, I don't mind that torque sensor so much. It kind of forces you to get a little exercise if you want to just pedal. But if you don't, just hold down the throttle like that right there and just keep pedaling. You're still contributing. And then it works just like if you were using a cadence sensor. So you kind of got a choice there. So don't let that be a turn off to you. Let's see how quick we can go up this hill. I am pedaling along with holding the throttles. This is a pretty steep hill. I don't know the exact grade, but trust me, it's pretty steep. Most bikes have struggles with this hill. If I coast down it, I can probably go about 30. And about 14 or so. 14.4. It's the steepest part right here. And there we go, not bad. I am putting quite a bit of effort in it though. I can definitely feel my legs burning a little bit there. Yeah, now it's smoothing out. Now I'll let go of that throttle and this pedal. And you'll see it kind of slow down for a second, and then it'll take off again. Yeah, like I said, if I don't feel like pedaling, then I just push the throttle like that. Then it's just as if you had a cadence sensor. Anyway, this is a great track. Like I said, there's that one minor little issue there. Just know, if it does pop on you like that, let off the pedals and just let it coast. And that was the answer they gave me when I told them about that problem. I know Gary did, and I know several others did too. So just know that is an issue. As long as you let it coast, it won't happen. Said I don't want to go make a super long video here. I just quickly wanted to show you that and just talk a little bit about the track. And said overall, it's a fantastic track. And of course, I love the color because I love red. Might be getting another one soon, or another company, but we'll see. I don't want to get my hopes up too much because I've learned you never depend on it until you see that shipping confirmation. Because sometimes they change their mind or they run out of stock. But hopefully I'll get that one as well. I think I got a couple other bikes coming too, which I'm really concerned about because I try to tell them this might not be the best time of year. But I also want to be able to safely ride them and make the videos and make a good video, because it might not look so great if I'm crashing and burning in the snowbank. But yeah, if that's what they want to show, then I'm fine with that. Yeah, you have a little bit of a struggle pushing those buttons with these gloves on. You can't feel what you're doing. So keep that in mind if you're in a cold area. Turning the blinkers on and off a little bit harder with these gloves on. Now, in the warmer months, I'll wear this ones without the fingers in them, and they work really great with those. Now, see, once again, it didn't turn on there. That's okay. I'm just not going to worry about it. Just around the neighborhood anyway. But yeah, you really can't go wrong with either one of these trikes, this TK Pro or the TK1 Folding. They're both great trikes. So my favorite feature so far has been the hydraulic brakes they put on this version. They both have hydraulic brakes, but the ones on theirs have a far superior park brake mechanism on it. Oh, there goes the popping because I was pedaling, you see. That's what I'm talking about. But if you just let it coast like this, it stops doing it. I do like the seat on this trike too. It's pretty good. Don't mind the backrest because on this one, unlike some, I don't feel like I'm sliding off. I can kind of lean back against it. Anyway, there we go. And I'll show you that part brake. So you just flip one of these forward and push it, and then you're locked. You can even do it to the other one, then you're double locked. And the trike's not going anywhere. Easy to get on and off with that nice little step through. Love that step through design. I'm going to really appreciate that more and more in these bikes and trikes. Sorry, I think I just hit the microphone there. Anyway, if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, and share it with others. Please check out my description for the links to this trike and any discounts I may have. And I'll see you in the next one.